Hello and welcome back to Mellow Miniatures. I'm here today with an unboxing of a game we've not taken a look at on the channel yet. The unboxing is for the Middle-earth game from Games Workshop, I should say. And these guys, if you can see, they are the Hobbit Militia. So in this box we have 4 miniatures, I believe. Yeah, 4 miniatures. And today we're going to be looking at them, putting them together, and seeing how they are. So let's get them opened up. Okay, so we've swapped out the lens. We zoomed out a little bit, and what we have is this very noisy, very rattly blister pack. There are 3 of these blister packs still available on Games Workshop's website. The Hobbit Militia, which is the one I have here. You can also get the Hobbit Archers and the Hobbit Sheriffs. They're all selling for £8.20 at time of recording. And you can get them, they're all 4 packs, they're all just, if you play the game, I'm sure they're great miniatures for you, for your armies. If not, if you don't play the game like me, they're just nice to go in your Lord of the Rings army collection, which is something I might do a video on in the future, so stay tuned for that. Let's see if we can get... Okay, I can't quite get that in focus. We'll just dive into the packaging here, pour them out onto the table, like so, and get rid of that. I know there is a hole on the back of the packaging also that I could have stabbed through, but I've done it that way. So let's start with the 4 bases. They are just 4 very simple slaughter bases, which everybody has millions of. You will notice that these are metal. I'll just put them there for now. So there's one of them swinging a big hammer. There's another one there swinging a big axe. Another one with another big axe. And the last guy, the last guy has a dagger and his fist raised in the air. Yeah, so these guys are metal. So they're all single pieces. Let me just move them back over there. They're all single pieces. They are all sort of pre-sculpted, but because of this, they come with these extra bits of metal here. You can see this bending around. There we go. So they do require cleanup and trimming and things like that, just like the other ones do. So I'm going to put the other lens back on and I'll clean up 1 or 2 of them on camera, and then we'll put them on their bases and have a look at what we have. Okay, so we'll start off with this guy, and much like any other GW plastic kit, I've got my handy dandy sprue cutters. I will bring the box back in for this. I'll try and crush it out of the way of the camera. The boxes for these blister packs are great for trimming sprue into. Right, so if I'm holding that, sorry, just doing a bit of working out. Right, there we go. So you should be able to see that corner there, and much like the other sprue, all you're going to do is cut the bits off. Sometimes you can knock them, I don't know if you heard that other bit drop then. Sometimes you can just knock the vents, that's what they're called, and they will come off. Sometimes you can just pull them about. I'll try and get this on camera for you all. It's very hard to do, and make sure you guys can see it as well. So you just gotta slowly but surely be careful and just cut them off. Go around the model, make sure you're not cutting off any like important bits of the model. Sure they've not got any tails or ropes or anything that you might confuse. I mean, these guys are hobbits, so you shouldn't have. And I realised that most of this is probably going to be off camera, and I do apologise, but we do have another one after this, so I'm just going to take this one out of camera. Just make sure everything is alright with him. Just trim that corner of that base a little bit. Okay, I think he... oh, there's one more vent on his elbow. Let's see if we can get this on camera. You can see the vent there. You just got to get right up to the bottom of it and cut it away. I don't know if you can see, but it does leave a more sort of shiny surface. Let's see if I can bring that really in. No, I can't. There is a small shinier circle now that I've cut the vent off of it. That does soon disappear. You can cut them a bit more, you can shape the elbow a little bit. But there he is with his big hat and his big axe. His axe that's almost as tall as he is. He's a really nice model. Okay, so I've really exaggerated the vents on this one, just so you guys can clearly see them. You can see there's all sorts of vents and things like that, so hopefully you'll be able to see things a bit clearer. I have made the model quite difficult for me to hold, so if you can't see them, it's going to be all for nothing. But no, you should be able to see this. You see I'm just twisting this one, just because it's easier than cutting it sometimes. Get that one off his toe. This one off the corner of his jacket. That one off of his fists there. This sprouting out the back of his jacket. That one on his base. You see he's got this tab that old Games Workshop models have, and he's got this other tab underneath. That can go. These are a lot more stubborn, those tabs, than the vents are, just because they're thicker pewter. I think that's everything on him. So let me take a closer look. Yep, he appears to be all done. So I'll move on now and I'll show you these guys all based up. So here we are with our completed Hobbit gang. Once again, these are the Hobbit Militia, complete with 2 axes, a sledgehammer, and what is now a knife. What I find with metal sculpts quite often, I'm talking about this guy on the end here, metal sculpts, you get these square knives, and you have to shape them yourself. And I always find it to be really a pain. So for this guy, I've just cut one side of it off and rounded it a little bit, and he's got a small dagger or a kitchen knife that he's just picked up to go along with the seemingly improvised weapons. Like this guy appears to be a blacksmith. He's got his apron on. He's leaning backwards as well, which probably means he's a little bit heavy on one side, which is fine. We can glue him to stand upright. So yeah, let me know if you want to see these guys painted up. Let me know if you want to see any more Lord of the Rings characters. I have quite a few upstairs. The rest of the Hobbit gang, the archers and the sheriffs, if you want to see them. I mean, for £8.20 each, you can't go wrong. They're £2 and 5p from a miniature straight from Games Workshop. You can't argue with that. They're really, really nice as well. I don't know how long they'll last. Because I know that they're metal, so I don't know if they plan on switching them over to plastic, or they plan on just axing them, pardon the pun, just axing them all together. Who knows? But yeah, like I say, I have plenty more both metal and plastic Lord of the Rings characters, Hobbit characters, if you want to see those. If there are any other miniatures you want to see, let me know, because I have quite the collection now. Not to boast or anything, but I do have a huge collection of miniatures. So maybe I've already got it, maybe not. Let's see. Let me hear your ideas. Okay, so I think that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again next time.